Hello, this is ELB. Let's get back to work. Last time we got the basics at least, of a shield working. So let's see how that looks real quick. So we got this rotating guy right here, and he's got his shield. Depending on the angle, we can get right through it, otherwise the attack will be blocked. With a scythe, it's a bit more difficult to properly do. But you can see how when we hit his front, like at the correct angle, it doesn't do anything. But if we hit his back, damage. Bonk. Anyhow. Oop. So there's something I'd like to do real quick. I would like to make a spark, essentially, on the shield to show that the shield has in fact been hit. And for now, we're going to do this a pretty darn simple way. Gonna go in here to melee, weapon, get down from there. Okay. We're doing this, we got the enemy count up, but then we're also going to use with their shield ID. Here. S. Instance create. We'll get the X and Y here in a moment, but for now let's just do XY obj effect. Need to take a look at this real quick. Animation end, destroy. Get the depth setting. Okay. So we got the ID of it, so var effect ID dot sprite index equals SPR effect spark var effect ID dot image speed equals, I don't know, 0.5 for now. What else? Oh, we need to determine where we're actually putting it. So the idea is at least to figure out where Okay, so what I'm thinking is figuring out a way to determine the angle of the shield, which we have readily available, as well as where the weapon is, because we can't get an exact point for where it's hitting the shield, unfortunately. I really wish we could, but we can't. Or at least there's no way that I know to do that easy enough. So, my thought is that we can approximate the location using both the angle of the shield and the angle of the weapon from the character holding the shield. So, let's say equals image index. Okay, image index should be the subimage. We know that there's 48. No, we're doing this. (360) divided by 448 times image index, which should work just fine, hopefully. Okay, then we're gonna do var weapon angle equals so when we say other, that's gonna mean the weapon. Hold on. I just realized. Am I able to do this? I have no idea if that'll work. Also, gotta pause recording for a moment. And I am back. I cannot quite remember what I was doing. Was determining this thing. That's right. This macro. Let's see if it works. see if that works. I have no idea if mask center X or mask center Y will do anything properly. So length directs. Length, we'll just say 9 for now. And, son of a gun. Hold on, I gotta pause recording again. Okay, back at it. I go. So, length through X, length 9, direction of it's not just going to be shield angle or weapon angle, it's going to be the average of them. But is there a way to like properly get a angle average? Because if it's technically, if it's like 10 and 350, then that should average to 0, but knowing numbers, it's going to average to 180, so I wonder if there's something in here for that. This function will return the smallest angle difference between two angles as a value between negative 180 and 180 degrees, where positive angle is anti-clockwise and a negative angle is clockwise. Definitely European. We say counterclockwise here in the States. So, hold on, let me try to math this out real quick. So, let's assume, actually no, let's do this in Paint. Okay, let's assume that we have this, right? And we have that angle and this angle, okay? Now this looks like it's roughly, I don't know, 45 degrees. So rather than 0, 90, it's 45. This isn't 180 probably, but not, I don't know, maybe 170. Okay, so the difference between 45 and 170 would be, well, this. Wow, calculator, since when do you have trouble opening? Okay. So the angle difference is 125. Dividing that by 2 would give us 62.5. So that would mean that the angle 107.5 would be right there. Would be our new angle, right? Let's say instead we're this and this. This wouldn't be 45, it would be, say, 30. And this wouldn't be 180. No, 270 plus 45, I guess. 315. In reality, that's negative 45. The angle difference between negative 45 and 30 would be... Did I close the calculator? I guess I did. Okay, so... Negative 45 plus 45 would be equal to 0. 30 plus 45 would be equal to 75, I think. Yeah, so the angle difference would be 75. Divided by 2. Minus 45 to get back to where it's supposed to be. Negative 7.5. So, new angle would be basically that. Right? So I think we can use this. If we take the angle difference and divide it by 2. So, if angle 1 and angle 2. So let's do var true angle equals angle difference say the weapon angle is the source, or the shield angle. Var shield angle, var weapon angle. And then var true. Now I can just divide the whole thing by 2. Nine. And I think that's what we need. Okay. So, we've got this now. Let's see if it works. So there are several things that could go wrong. I'm not sure if these will work, but let's try it. Oh. Variable name expected. What? Event step action 2, number 2. What? What on earth? What? GML melee weapon step 2. Oops. I mean, does it mean this? Is that what it means? Like, is that where we're screwing up? Apparently. Okay, so... what the heck is wrong here, then? What if I put those in further parentheses? I don't even know. No? Oh my goodness. Variable name expected. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna comment all of you out. Okay, we're running. Now, is it you who screws us up? It is not. Okay. Is it you who screws us up? It's probably gonna be this one, to be honest. Yep. Okay. Why? Malformed us. Variable name expected. But, oh my goodness. Okay. Give me a moment. Well, actually, no, I'll do this research right here. Has to be in here. Macros, there we go. This section outlines how to define macros that you can then use in action scripts and code. A macro is, as the name implies, something that can hold a constant value, real or boolean, or a string or an expression. Okay. This is different to a variable in that it can't be changed once defined, although it is global in scope, as all instances in the room can use it, and it will always be the same value unless you use a GML function as the value. Okay, there are a number of built-in constants within GameMaker Studio, like the VK ones with the keyboard or the C ones that hold different colors. You can also define your own constants and function macros to be used in your games too. Let's see, expressions. This is worth noting that when using an expression in a macro, if this contains a function, then no constant value can be created for it, and it will be evaluated every time the macro is called. For example, you could have the following macro, myran, irandom100. Now, every time you call the macro myran, it will return a different random number. If the expression can be evaluated to a single value or string, then the macro will function like a constant, for example. As you can see in the above example, last macro is an expression using the previous two macros. So we'd need to use a function, maybe, to get this to work right. Goodness. This is making me feel like an idiot. Oh well. Here. We'll just do this instead. We'll do SCR, player center, X, Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. That should work, I guess. Let's get rid of these. And let's hope this works. No, really? Wait, what's wrong? Oh. That's what I did. Okay, gotta pause for a moment. Okay, that was a very short pause, which is nice. Let's see if this works. It compiled. Okay. I mean, I'm not seeing a spark. No spark at all. Oh, wait, what am I doing? One more time. Okay. Shield is being hit. Okay. Am I missing something then? No, image speed, sprite index, those are both being set. Wrong thing. Oh, I know what's going on. Give me a moment. Gotta pause again. Okay, back at it. So the problem that we ran into last time was we weren't actually using the origins of the things. We got the angle, but getting the effect was not quite right. We needed to get the length to x from, well, here. from this. Then SCR, I know it's player center, but it's not player center. Y plus. Let's see if this works. Okay. Oh, well. We caused the spark, for sure. It's really not hitting where we're wanting it to, though. Like, really, really not hitting at all where we want it to. Okay. What if we do weapon angle? Nope. That really isn't too bad, actually, just using the weapon angle. When it works. Which it does most of the time. Okay, we'll just use the weapon angle then. We don't need shield angle or true angle. Also gonna get rid of this real quick. Okay. Bam. Oh, I hit the shield there? No way. Huh. Oh well. Anyhow. We have, I think, all of our triggers. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna stop recording again. Okay. I am back. Let's get back to this. So, as I said, we have these 7 different triggers. Attack start, state change, enemy hit, wall hit, shield hit, draw state, and attack end. So, there are several key things about these. Attack start and attack end are the only ones that are going to be Actually, we might need more. Anyhow, attack start. It's the start of the attack. State change, when you're, I would say, here, we'll call this state start. State end. So, all the indented ones are ones that will have multiple options for, aka one per state. Whereas attack start and attack end, they're at the start and end of the attack. Although we do probably need attack exit as well. So attack end being literally the attack animation coming to the very end of the final state, whereas attack exit being prematurely exiting the attack. So how many is that now? 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I suppose let's go down the list, right? So I'm going to create a group. Attack trigger testers. SCR trigger tester. So let's see. This script will simply be a test on whether or not a script is working. Or whether or not a trigger is working. Actually, trigger test. Show message, show debug message, attack start trigger. Okay. Next one would be state start. Also gotta pause this again. Okay, back at it. Attack start trigger, state start trigger. What is the next one? Enemy hit. I'm gonna just pull this over here. Okay. Let's see. Next up is wall hit. Wall hit trigger. Shield hit. Draw state. No. State end. Then attack exit. Attack end. Okay. Son of a gun. It shouldn't be attack exit. It should be... And we should... So, new attack and dodge. Okay! Oh my goodness, so many of these. And I think both of these can be part of any state. So many of these. Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna need. You know, we got hitting an enemy, hitting a wall, hitting a shield, the draw state, the end of the state, a new attack, a dodge. Okay, hold on a moment, I gotta pause this. Okay, back. So, now that we have all of our tests, we can get started. So, we're gonna start using the greatsword still. So, and then we'll add it to the template at the same time. So, oh. We'll put that there for now, I suppose. So attack start. And then attack start trigger. Attack start trigger. I don't know why I'm doing them on both of them at the same time. So var created weapon id dot attack start trigger. Actually, I'll do trigger attack start equals a set get index SCR trigger test attack start. Oh, that's not right. And then bop. There we go. So obviously -1's going to be nothing. Give you just a moment. Gotta pause. Okay, back at it once more. So I think that's all we need for the attack start one. State start. Let's see. Actually, let's do attack end. What would I even call this? What did I call that one? Attack start trigger. Attack end trigger. Var created. Here, let's just do this. Oh, hold on. I think that's just all we need. Attack end. Attack end. Okay. So for the next set of triggers, I think all I'm gonna do is create a script. Sort of like how we use a script for the effects. So here I would call it state triggers. And this would be called SCR attack state triggers. Okay. How many of these are there? There's, oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're actually going to fill these in here in a minute. First, let's do this. Okay. Okay, give me just a moment. Okay, getting back to this. Let's see, so this is for all 9 possible scripts, aka all 9 triggers. So this is where we're going to store all the possible trigger scripts as arguments. So where'd it go? I'm going to change the order of some of this. Here we go. So state start is first. Hold on a moment. So come on. 4 equals dodge. Argument 5 equals draw state. Argument 6 equals new attack. Argument so is that really all of them? State start, enemy hit, wall hit, shield hit, dodge, draw state, new attack, state end. Okay. I feel like I'm missing one. Enemy hit, wall hit, shield hit. Maybe I'm just going nuts. I don't know. Oh, I am missing something. Okay, and then that means this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plenty of options. Gonna have to pause for a moment. Okay, I'm back. So, we have all of these things. So let's try to do this right. So we're going to do state start first. It's going to be argument 1 dot, I think one, yeah. Argument 1 dot trigger state start. Argument 0 equals argument 2. Okay, next one is enemy hit. Next one is wall hit. Shield hit. Dodge. Draw state. New, oh, hold on. New attack. State end. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's all we gotta do. Oh, I am dumb. I forgot to do this. And then me hit. Wall hit. Shield hit. Dodge. Draw state. New attack. And state end. Okay. Cool. Real quick. Let's get this one. Alright. Oh, wait a moment. Completely missed something. Which was, you pass the name of a game asset using a string. Yeah. Okay. We're still not done, I just realized. There we go. So we're checking to see if the argument itself is a string, And if not, we simply do that. Well, if it is a string, we do this. Oh, wait a moment. This makes no sense. Bam. Okay. Now we just need to test all these different triggers. So, get ready for this. I think that's all of them. I don't know. SCR. We got one too many. Okay. That is quite long. My goodness. Okay. So for now, this shouldn't do anything. Okay, so let's start with attack start. Rather than putting it in the create, instead I'm going to put it in the attack state -1. After we've determined all this stuff, oh, wait a moment. I just realized this. Oh, nope. So what I'm doing right now is I'm preparing to make it so that it still passes something in. So it'll know whether or not to even put anything in there, or do anything, I should say, if it just finds -1, I should say. Okay. Nope, nope. Almost there. Replacing these. 7, 6, 5. Okay. If, oh, what was it even called? Let's make sure we got the names right. If okay. We're gonna do script execute trigger state start. Let's see. That's the script, and then I think there are certain things that are always going to be passed into these, such as the creator ID, the weapon ID, and at least for this one, that's gonna be it. Give me just a moment. Had to check something. Okay. Yeah. So the other things that would be passed into this, here, you know what? I'm gonna do this. So we know what is always gonna be passed in. We'll figure that out more in a moment. Here. So what else? We are doing state start. Actually, do it. Let's trigger attack start. Give me a moment. Received a text. And I need to pause here for just a little bit. Okay, I am back. We have the state start trigger. Now we're going for the enemy hit trigger. Also, why is Liquid State like Muse's weirdest song? I have no idea who sings it, because it doesn't sound like their normal singer at all. Not state start. Trigger enemy hit. Creator ID, weapon ID. That'll probably be changed in the future to include something like damage output or something, because I can imagine that would be necessary, but I do not quite know when. And I just knocked my jacket off. Okay. So next up is wall hit. Wait, what? Okay, so what I'm... Okay, sorry, I was a bit silent there. So what I'm looking at is what I have here. If we hit the wall, then wall hit equals true. And thus, if creator ID other.creator ID wall hit equals true. So would that mean that if we had it here, it would only happen once for both weapons, and if we had it here and here, it would happen twice for one weapon? Now, I'm saying if we're dual wielding, of course. Instead, we could go into... No? Whatever, we'll just do in wall hit. Let's try it right here. And I think we can assume that it'll happen for all of them. Which means we can remove that right there. We're doing wall hit trigger. Trigger wall hit. It's not equal to -1. Trigger wall hit. Creator ID, weapon ID. And I think that's it. Creator ID and weapon ID. Okay. What else? Next is shield. If new enemy equals true. Okay, we're doing wall hit trigger. If trigger wall hit, trigger wall hit, once again. Oh, wait a moment, this is for shield. Trigger shield hit. Creator ID, weapon ID. Var enemy ID. There we go. Also, this is a bit too far. So, creator ID, weapon ID, var enemy ID, var shield ID, right? Okay. Dodge. I think it's just dodge trigger. No, trigger dodge. Okay, trigger dodge. Trigger dodge. Creator ID, weapon ID. I think that's all. I just took a sip of my iced tea and I completely forgot to swirl it around in there. Because I'm dumb, apparently. Okay. Draw state. So which one is this called? If trigger draw state. Should it be called draw event? Yeah, draw event. Trigger, draw event. I just realized. Basically, I'm dumb. I completely forgot to do all that. Okay. I think that was... Yeah, less than animation points. Okay. How many of these did I miss? Dodge, shield hit. Let's see. It's wall collision. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's all correct. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if any of those will matter for the attack ones, but still. Draw trigger. Trigger, draw event. Attack state. Yeah. And I did add it to all of them, right? Attack state. Attack state. Attack state. Okay. Creator ID, weapon ID. Okay. New attack. I'm gonna put it in here. trigger new attack, trigger new attack, create ID, weapon ID. Then so creator ID, weapon ID, var chosen attack. Wait a moment, did I forget to do it for this one? No, I didn't, because it didn't have it for that one. Right. And attack state is less than animation points. Just turn it. Okay. How did this work? We got special attack. Yeah. Then in that case, we didn't need all these right here. So else yeah. Okay. If state end, then creator ID, weapon ID. Oh, not state end, but we will do attack end. So attack and trigger, trigger, attack end. Oh, wait a moment. It's only for that. Never mind. If attack state equals animation points, there we go. Okay. Now going for state end. We'll call you, oh, nope. State end trigger. Trigger state end. Yeah. Creator ID, weapon ID. I think we got them all, although I'm not totally sure. Jeez Louise. Okay, here, let's, not that. Let's look at the attack template real quick. Trigger attack start. Trigger attack end, it should be. Okay. Ah, that was so much crap to add. Let's see if it works, I suppose. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna pause for now. I should be back momentarily. Okay. Let's figure out what all of these problems are. So, SCR attack template at line 77. Function SCR attack trigger expects 10 arguments provided 8. Oh. Of course. up to 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So var n, var created weapon ID. There we go. Need to add this to these. There we go. Let's see if this works now. And we got stuff. Okay, so step up here. I'm gonna swing. Okay. Notepad. Here's what we got. J-melee weapon, not set before reading. Weapon ID. Step end event. Line 33. Oh, what was that? Why am I putting weapon ID? It's gonna be ID. Give me a moment, I'm gonna pause this. Okay, gotta find all the other places where I messed that up. So did it there. Hit detection and animation. There. 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 Right there. Right there. Right there. I think that's all of them. There we go. Let's see if that works. Okay. So let's try this first attack. What? What the heck is this one? Hold on. OBJ melee weapon. Length 0y argument for step end event 4. It was line 74. Wait, what? Script. Length or y argument 1? What on earth? It is with trigger state start. If it's not equal to -1, then why is it saying length dir y argument 1? Incorrect type 2. That's definitely correct. So creator ID should be creator ID should be correct, ID should be correct. What the hell? Trigger state start. Oh. I don't know if this is going to affect anything, but it's there. It's incorrect. Okay. Still the same thing. Why is it bringing up length dir y though? Let's see if that at least changes the thing. Well, we got that now. Okay. Let's see if the if statement is what's causing the problem. No, it's not the if statement. It's the script execute, because of course it is. Trigger state start. Oh, wait a moment. I think that might be the problem. Let's see. And hope. Yep, Okay, cool. Okay. Line 116 for, sorry, I did not read that close enough. So, destroy event 1, line 116. Trigger attack end is not equal to -1 and attack state equals animation points. Trigger attack end creator ID, and then just ID, I guess. Are there any more of those? Creator ID, weapon ID. Hold on a moment, I need to check something real quick. Trigger state start. Yeah, trigger test state start. Okay. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay. That is super not right. Look at this. Tons of state end triggers. Dodge triggers popping up. State start triggers, state end triggers. Dodge trigger, attack start trigger. Attack start trigger, what the fuck? That is weird. I'm gonna pause this for just a moment. Okay. So, we have an attack start trigger, a state start trigger, a million state end triggers, which is not what we want. A dodge trigger for some weird reason. Let's see here. So, what is going on with that state end trigger? Could be hidden somewhere else that I didn't realize. Script, search in scripts, trigger state end. Line 54, position 16. Okay, that's correct. What about right there? Is that just right there? Huh. If attack state is larger than or equal to 0 and attack state is less than animation points, if attack state is equal to -1 or state timer is above or equal to time end and wall hit equals false. That is odd. Why would it be doing that so much? Well, let's try this. Actually, you know what I bet? Crooked draw event. Let's see. Draw state. Draw state trigger. I'm not sure. Give me a moment. Gotta pause. Okay. So it's looking like, at least, that it's on the correct places. Let's see real quick if we even have these in the right ones. So, var n, created weapon, state start, enemy hit, wall hit, shield hit, draw state. Oh. Okay. Dodge is supposed to be after shield. Okay. So we got dodge after shield, then draw after dodge, state end is in the wrong place. Oh. And I think that's correct order. Let's try that one more time. So var n, var created weapon ID, state start, enemy hit, wall hit, shield hit, dodge, draw state, or draw event, new attack, state end. Okay. Let's fix these. And okay, let's see what happens now. Okay. So let's see, attack start, state start, we got plenty of draws, state end, draw state, or state start, or state end, state start, bunch of draw states, state end, state start, bunch more draw states, state end, then an attack start. Why is there an attack start? There's an attack start up there. let's see. Attack state end. Attack end trigger. Hold on. I gotta pause a moment. Okay. Back at it. So, we were getting an attack start for some weird reason. We got trigger new attack right there. Trigger attack end is not equal. Attack state equals animation points. What the heck? That's not right at all. Oh wait, no, that is right. An attack state equals animation points. State end trigger, attack start trigger. Trigger, attack start, creator ID. If attack state equals -1. Oh, nope. Should be trigger attack end. So, that would probably explain it. Let's get some of these in here real quick. Actually, we'll just use the template as our template. Okay. Let's try this again. Come on. State end trigger, attack end trigger. Okay. Those are all working. For basic attack, we can do all of those. Nope, that's not quite what I wanted. Let's clear this. Okay. I tried pressing B there, aka the dodge button. So let's see what problem we ran into. Also, give me just a moment. I'm receiving a text. to text. Okay, so weapon ID. Weapon ID not set. Okay, for dodge. Gotcha. ID. Let's try this again. Okay. Look at that. State start trigger. Attack start trigger, and then dodge trigger. Okay. What about when hitting a wall? Yeah, I'm gonna do this, so that's a bit easier. Oh, look at that. Call to non-existent script, apparently. Okay. Gonna have to pause it here. Boyfriend's asking for a pickup, so I should be back. Okay, back from the break. We had a fatal error when trying to hit a wall. So what was it that went wrong exactly? Not set before reading it. Step begin event, script execute, trigger dodge, attack state creator ID, weapon ID. That would explain it. We're still using weapon ID here instead of just ID, which caused many problems already. So, oh, get over here. It was step begin event 1, dodge, creator ID, ID. That's not right. This must have been the last one, aka I didn't actually look at the error. Crap. Okay, let's try this again. Let's pull you over here. Because, yeah, that does work. Okay, but then when we try to hit the wall, we get this error. Okay. Copy, abort. There we go. So we're calling to a non-existent script apparently. Trigger, state, start? Really? Step event 4, line 74. Oh, step end event 4, line 74. That doesn't seem right at all. Oh. We are getting the wall hit trigger apparently, as you can see right here. So trigger state start does not equal -1. Script execute. Okay. Let's see, this should be 10 arguments. 0, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is odd. Let's take another look at this, because the compile form vanished apparently. Okay. So attack start, state start, all these draw triggers. Why are there so many? And we got this another state start. So we have all these draw triggers, then the wall hit trigger, then 2 more draw triggers before it decides to freak out. I am confused for sure. So, it seems as though we're still in the same weapon, otherwise we would get the attack, not the attack end trigger, but another attack start trigger. Or at least we should. It's not the one I wanted. This was the one I wanted. I minimize you. Trigger draw event. Oh, wait a moment. Did I really forget to do this? For all of these? Oh my goodness, I am just messing up everything, apparently. Okay. One swing works. Right, out of range. Okay. Here's trigger, draw, event, attack, state. Oh, this is getting fun. because we need to check whether or not it's in the correct attack state, and if it's not going above the attack states that would even be in the array, we need to check that first. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to search in scripts for trigger. I'm searching for it in OBJ melee weapon. Why would it have an attack state? That doesn't make sense. Wait, no, it would have one. So that's got an attack state, meaning I need to pull this. Okay. Still that one. Okay. Same one. Same one. Same one. Okay. Move this one up. Okay, the attack start trigger, so we don't need to worry about that one. Should only be with the attack start and attack ends that we won't need to worry about it. hit, shield hit trigger. There we go. If that. And we move all this down. We are supposed to be checking if it's an array, or what the array value is, I should say. Still in shield. Now for the enemy hit one. State end. Looks like we got it as an array for the if statement already. Now for state start. We already know that one will be correct, so that's fine. It's still that one, I think, yeah. Now to check the draw one, which we already fixed. So I think that is it. Oh boy, that took a while. Okay, let's see if it is broken. Okay. That attack ain't broken. Let's see about hitting the wall. Oh. We got the wall hit trigger. We got 2 more draw states. Why 2 more draw states? It should only be 1. Which is definitely odd. I think I know why that is. Hold on. Let's see how this goes. If view current equals obj creator id dot player number plus 4, or no, if view current is above 3, that's all we need, because it's going to be happening multiple times for each view. And we use 2 views when only 1 player is playing. So, there we go. That decreased it by quite a bit. Awesome. That's what we want. Okay, let's try hitting a shield. We got our shield hit trigger. No enemy hit trigger. Here, let's... For easier viewing. Shield hit trigger. Okay. Now for enemy hit trigger. Attack start trigger. And then we got enemy hit trigger right there. Okay. Dodge trigger works fine. Alright. So... the only thing we have yet to test is... this. If, for whatever reason, we had this happen, even though this isn't going to look right at all, and then there should be X part, which would be 2. Okay. Okay. New attack trigger. Attack start. So... new attack trigger, attack start. Yeah, so it looks like that works. Okay. I think we got all the triggers working. This is good. Alright. In that case, I think I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. That took a long time and was not very fun. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.